Whew, let's continue the Oscars journey. And if you want, I could play some music. Sound of Metal stars Riz Ahmed as a heavy metal drummer who is encountering a difficult situation that no musician ever wants to face. He's going deaf. Well, what can you expect? I mean, all those years of getting screamed in your face and all that, loud exposure to sounds just destroying your eardrums. Yeah, it's a harsh reality. But already he feels like his life is over. I mean, he can't play music, he can't communicate with his girlfriend. It's like, this is something new to him, so what can he do? So what does his girlfriend do? Puts him in a shelter in order to help him get used to his disability. Now, this little location is where the story blooms, because this is where the character's name is Ruben, and at first he's like an outsider. He's like, he doesn't want to be here. He's like, no, I don't belong here. Yeah, I'm deaf, but it's like, no, I'm a musician. I want to play music. But here, Ruben starts to adapt to his condition. He learns sign language. He begins to bond with everybody who's part of the shelter, from child to other patients. It becomes a second home instantly. He even connects with Joe, the head of the household, who lost his hearing during the Vietnam War, and he's the one who plays mentor to Ruben, helping him, adapt to his new life, and even, embrace silence. So, it seems that Ruben is fully developed, he's growing, and he's gonna spend his entire life in the shelter, not only helping himself, but also helping those in need, right? No. To Ruben, he doesn't want to live with the condition of being deaf. No. He wants a way of escaping. That's why he tries to raise money in order to get some cochlear implants, which will help him gain his hearing again. Because, he wants to go back to being a musician. That's how he sees his life as. Even though Joe does not agree. But of course, Joe is disappointed because, he wants Ruben to embrace this, this new way of life for him, because being deaf is not a handicap. It's not like something that you can put a bandage around and it'll heal instantly. No. You have to embrace it and use it for the greater good. Ruben's already left his mark in that shelter. All the people he's bonded with, teaching them drums and all that stuff. So him leaving will be like him taking a piece of the shelter with him. It just wouldn't be complete. So this movie is a treasure to the deaf community, and it's something that you never see done before. This movie is a treasure to the deaf community because not many of them have the same opportunities as Ruben does. This becomes people's lifestyles, and they have to grow in on it and realize that they are not alone. All of Ruben's time there shows the viewer that the people of this community are just like you and me. They just need more help with communication. Now, the true achievement in this film is the sound. Because my gosh, when Ruben started to lose his hearing, it made it seem like we were losing our hearing with them. I had to check multiple times to make sure okay, I can still hear, because oh wow, that sound design honestly made me think I was going deaf. So Oscar worthy? Of course, especially on the technical side with the sound design. It really pulls you into the story and allows you to walk in Ruben's footsteps and realize that yes, even though there are people there who have certain conditions, it can happen to anybody, and they're still just like you and me, all right? They are still like us. And it's a movie that just needed to be made because not a lot of films are out there that revolve around the deaf community. And talk about fantastic representation, especially with the hiring of so many deaf actors. So, if this movie did not teach you a thing or two, or inspired you to learn sign in order to better connect with this group of people, then cancel that Prime subscription because we did not see the same movie. So my final rating is going to be 9.7 RVs out of 10 drums. So Sound of Metal, I will see you and hear you at the Oscars. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this review. Leave a like if you did, subscribe and join the crew. And I'll see you next time for another awesome review. Also, be sure to follow the Instagram page at CineGuy Steven for more fun reviews. That is at CineGuy Steven. I'll see you there. This is Steven Angulo signing off. See you at the Oscars.